Good morning, children. How are you all? I think all are fine in your homes. I am also very fine. Okay. So we are learning many things in our topic now. So what are the topic we are discussing? Yeah, about our body. Okay. So what we discussed before? So we discussed about the different organs of our body. What we discussed? Different organs of our body, like external organs and internal organs. Next, what we discussed? Yeah, about the various parts of our body. Okay, so like external, internal organs and various parts like head and neck, okay, chest and abdomen, legs, arms and legs, muscles and bones. So these are the different parts of organs we discussed. Next, what we discussed about sense organs. About 5 sense organs we discussed. Okay, about 5 sense organs and how to take care of about sense organs also I taught before previous classes. Okay, so today what we are going to discuss now means about people with special needs. Okay, so what is our today's topic now? People with special needs. So what we are going to discuss now? People with special needs. People with special needs. Okay, so listen now. Let us read about some instruments that help the visually impaired, hearing impaired and speech impaired people in their daily lives. Okay, physically challenged people. So we have each and every body part is correct and functioning properly. If any organ not functioning properly, they are called physically challenged people. For example, if your eyes are not working properly, okay, so eyes not functioning properly, the people we call blind people. Okay, so in some people, the ears are not hearing properly. So what we call deaf people. Okay, and in some people, they are unable to talk. Okay, so that people are called dumb people. Okay, and in some people, the hands, okay, physical parts means these legs and hands are those are not working properly physically. These are all called physically challenged people. Okay, so they want special needs. Okay, they want special needs. Like us, when I am explaining lesson to you, you are listening properly. Okay, with the help of your ears and with the help of your eyes, you are looking me. Okay, so and when you are in the classroom, so if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, so like that you have each and every body part that is functioning properly, so no need of any instruments. Okay, but some people are there, so if any organ is not functioning properly, so that people are called physically challenged people, and for them they want some instruments. Okay, so to listen, to talk. Okay, so they want some instruments to read, to learn anything. Okay, so that we are going to discuss now. The physically challenged people. 3 types of physically challenged people are there. So what are there in your textbooks now? The first one is visually impaired people. Visually, what is that now? Visually impaired. Visually impaired. Second type is hearing. Okay, hearing impaired. And the third one is speech impaired. Okay, so visually impaired. Visually means in that people which organs are not functioning properly. Yeah, eyes. Next, hearing impaired. Hearing impaired means they are unable to hear, means ears are not functioning properly. Okay, next, speech impaired, means they are unable to talk. So these are called special people. These are called physically challenged or special people. They want some special instruments. Okay, so now we are discussing about so how they are learning. How they are learning by using different instruments. Okay, so in that we are learning about the concept Braille. What is that concept? Braille. Braille. Okay, listen now. Braille. Braille. Listen about Braille. Braille concept. Okay, he is the who is basically a blind man. Okay, he know the pain of the people. Okay, who are he also want to study. He want to study. Okay, but he is unable to study. So because of that pain, he introduced a concept that is called the Braille concept. Okay, so we are learning more about the Braille now. Braille, a special kind of writing on paper with raised dots, is called Braille. So what is meant by Braille? So for example, you take our paper. Okay, so our textbook paper. So these are, see anything, this is very smooth. The letters are present on the paper. Correct or not? Here letters, different letters are, different paragraphs are present on the paper. Okay, so we have eyes. So that is why, yeah, we can read it. Tongue, the tongue help us to taste different food items. So like that we can read it. Okay, then what about these visually impaired people? Okay, they didn't have eyes. So how they read? So that is why they are learning, they are studying in the concept of Braille. So what is meant by Braille? On a paper, the letters are present on a paper. Okay, how the letters are no? In raised platform, raised. Okay, so mostly when we take our skin, no, so we have sense, a lot of sense with the fingertips containing a lot of sense. Okay, so with the help of fingers, they are reading like this. Okay, so how they are reading now? The letters are present in a raised dots. So when we touch it, okay, when we touch the paper of that Braille concept, no, the letters, Braille letters, those are raised dots. Okay, so we can touch it. We can touch it with the help of their fingers. Okay, so they know it. They have different alphabets are present. How we can recognize A and B? No, they have some special letters on a paper with raised dots. Then automatically the dots are coming raising. Okay, then automatically we can touch it. Okay, that we can feel the letters with the help of their fingers. We can feel it. Okay, listen. The letters and digits are written in a raised manner, which help one to identify them using hands. It makes the process of reading and writing easier for the visually impaired. Okay, so the letters are writing on a paper with raised dots. Not only letters, not only alphabets, numbers also writing on a paper with raised dots. Then automatically they are unable to see. They are unable to see. No, mainly this Braille concept is mainly for the people who are visually impaired. Okay, blind people, they want to study. Okay, how they study? Normal books. When they touch, they are unable to study. Okay, but they are learning the alphabets and numbers in a concept, Braille concept. Okay, so with the help of hands, they can see the letters, they can feel the letters with the help of hands, and they can learn it. Okay, next, Louis Braille, who was visually impaired, created this script. It was named after them. Okay, so who introduced this Braille concept now? His name is Louis Braille. Louis Braille. Louis Braille. Basically, he is also visually impaired, and he created this script, Braille script. He introduced that script, that is why it is named Braille script. Okay, by the name of him, the concept, the script is called Braille script. Okay, now we will learn alphabets. What are the alphabets are present in the Braille concept? Now I will show you. Okay, so how they are writing, how they know the alphabet A. For example, listen. So when we take the A, okay, by looking we know it A. Okay, but A is like a dot like this. It is a raised dot, no? Then automatically when they touch, it is one dot. Then automatically they know it. Oh, this is the A. Next, B. So when we take B, two dots are present. Those are not flat. Okay. So those are raised dots. When they are touching two dots in a same line, that is called B. Next, coming to the C. Okay. Here the vertical lines now. Here horizontal lines. Horizontal lines, when they touch, that is horizontal line. Two dots are there. Then they can learn the C. Okay. Next, coming to the D. So how they understand D now? So D, two horizontal dots, and again first dot down, one more dot. Okay. By touching that, they can learn a D. Next, E. One dot and then opposite side one more dot. That is called E. Next, F. How they learn F? Two dots and the second dot down, one more line. That is called F. Next, G. Two dots, again two dots. Four dots means G. Next, H. How they recognize H? One dot up and two dots like this. H. Here once you see D, first line two dots, down one dot. Okay. So here H, down two dots and up one dot. So when they are touching, they can recognize, oh, this is the H. And next, I. How they recognize I? Cross like this. When they are writing here, difference is there now. So first dot and then cross. Again they learn here one dot, here one dot. That is called I. So they are touching that paper. They are touching that paper because raised dots now. Then automatically when they touch, they know it. Next, this is about the I. Next, J. So J, how they are writing? Second line like this and here. Okay, so that is J. Here first dot now, here second line, first dot, J. Next, H. Okay, J. Next, K. How they are writing K? Like this. K. Next, L. Three dots. Next, M. M. How they are writing M? Two dots. Again, big dot. Here, big dot. Okay. Next, N. N. Here, two dots. Again, here one dot. Again, one more dot here. So, like that. See once in the textbook. Yeah. So, N is like this. Next, O. O. How they are writing O? O. Here, one dot. Middle one dot. Again, here one dot. Okay, that is O. Okay, next P. See P. See P like writing like this. How the P is they are writing? Three dots. Again one dot is here. That is P. Okay. Here one more L. See L is three dots. But here one more dot is not there, no. But P2 dot is there. Okay. So like that That's the different. The dots also not in the same line. Okay. For example, you take L in the straight line. Here P straight line and one more dot is there. Okay. That is called P. Again Q, how they are writing? Same. See Q. Same like P. 3 dots. And then here one more dot. Again second dot. Next here Q. Okay, difference is there now. That is why they are not confusing. Different patterns. Okay. So different patterns of dots are present in the alphabets. Okay. Q they are writing like that. See R letter how they are writing? R. How is the R? 3 dots and middle one dot. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and middle one dot. That is R. Next S. See. How the S is? How the S? Down here and again one more dot is there. Yes. Okay. Next T. See T. How the T is? 2 lines. One more dot here and one more dot here. T. Okay. Next U. How they are writing U? U. Here 1 dot and down 2 dots. Okay. Next. See V. V letter is like a L. 1, 2, 3. 3 dots. Again 1 is here like a L. So V. Okay. See X. How the X they are writing? 1, 2. Next here 1, 2. Okay. So taking some distance. Next see Y. How they are writing Y? 1, 2 dots, again 2 dots, here middle 1 dot, Y. Okay, see Z. How they are writing Z? See, here 1 dot and again 1, 2, 3, straight. Okay, W. How they are writing the W? How they are writing W? 1, 2, 3, this side. See, here R they are writing 1, 2, 3 and what is our right side dot is there means R, left side dot means W. See like this. You know it. When they know the alphabets, automatically they are framing the words. Okay. So for example, they want to know TO2 spelling. See, we will write 2 now. See T. How the T is? 1 again here. Okay, TO2 spelling now. O how is it? Yeah, 1, 2 here. Okay, so when they touch, automatically by touching the dots, they are learning the words also. So this is the concept of Braille. Who introduced this Braille concept? Louis Braille. Basically, he is also a visually impaired. Okay, he is also visually impaired. So that is why he know the pain of the who are suffering with this, and he introduced the concept Louis Braille concept. Okay, so when they are learning, it is writing on the paper. So with raised dots, automatically when they are touching, they know the letters. Okay, if they know the alphabets and they are writing the words, they are learning and they are writing the numbers. So like this, then automatically they know it. So in this concept, visually impaired people are learning how to write the sentences, everything. Okay, so today's class is about the Braille. Okay, thank you.